Have you ever wondered why that phone you wanted suddenly dropped in price? Or why, seemingly overnight, everyone started buying oat milk? Well, it's not random. There's actually a hidden code behind every single purchase you make, and in this explainer, we're gonna crack it.
So let's get right to it. What really decides what ends up in your shopping cart? It feels like a totally personal choice, doesn't it? But what if I told you your income, the price of gas, and even what you think is going to happen next month are all quietly pulling the strings?
Think about your morning coffee. You might think it's just about getting that caffeine hit. But what if the price of tea just went up? Or maybe there's a new health trend. Even the cost of your commute could be subtly nudging that decision.
And those new trainers you just bought? Sure, you liked the style and the price was right. But was that purchase part of something bigger? A trend influenced by thousands, maybe millions of other people's choices?
From that coffee to your rent, every single one of these choices is like a little blip on a giant radar. And at the very heart of this huge economic system is one simple, powerful idea: demand.
So what even is demand, To an economist, it's way more than just wanting something. The real definition is actually super specific.
And here it is. Demand has two absolutely critical parts. You have to be willing to buy it, and you have to be able to buy it. If you've got the willingness but not the ability, well, that's just a daydream, not economic demand.
This makes it crystal clear, right? I might want a million-pound supercar. I mean, who wouldn't? But unless I actually have the cash to back it up, my desire means nothing to the market. It only becomes real, actual demand when that want is paired with purchasing power.
Okay, so what makes demand go up or down? I mean, changing the price is the obvious one, sure. But there are 6 other massive factors, we call them demand shifters, that can totally change the game even if the price tag doesn't move one bit.
Let's break down these 6 major forces. These are the real game changers that shift demand.
First up, we've got the price of complementary goods, basically things you use together. This is a perfect example. The price of smartphones goes down, so what happens? More people buy them. And what does every single new smartphone owner need? A data plan. So demand for mobile data shoots up. See? The two are completely linked.
Next, we have substitutes, products you can use in place of each other. So let's say you're a coffee lover, but the price of your favorite roast suddenly doubles. What are you going to do? Well, like this chart shows, you might just switch to tea. As the price of coffee climbs, the demand for its substitute, tea, goes right up with it.
The third shifter is all about us, our ever-changing tastes and preferences. Think about fashion, health crazies, new diets. They have a massive impact. Look at the recent shift towards healthy eating. Just like this chart shows, someone spending on fast food might shrink, while the slice of their budget going to organic groceries gets a whole lot bigger.
Okay, let's take a quick breath and recap. So far, we've got the price of related goods, both complements and substitutes, and our own personal tastes. That's 3 down. Let's dive into the final 3.
Shifter number 4 is income. This one seems obvious, right? Usually when we make more money, we buy more stuff. Economists call these normal goods. But check out this really interesting exception, inferior goods. When our income goes up, demand for things like supermarket value brands actually falls because we can now afford to switch to higher quality options. What we expect to happen in the future has a huge effect on what we do today. That's our 5th shifter. So if you hear a news report that a new tax is about to make electronics way more expensive next month, what do? You're probably going to rush out and buy that new phone right now to beat the price hike. This creates a big temporary surge in demand. And finally, number 6, the number of consumers. This one's pretty fundamental. A growing population is naturally going to need more food, more housing, more everything. But it's not just about having more people. A change in the type of people, like an aging population, can shift demand specifically towards things like healthcare. So, we've got the 6 shifters, the building blocks of demand. But why does any of this matter to you? Well, because every single purchase you make isn't just a transaction. It's a vote. You're sending a signal to this massive, interconnected system. These 6 shifters. This is the hidden code we were talking about. This explains why some products go viral and others just disappear. Understanding these gives you a powerful new way to see the economic world all around you. And here's the biggest takeaway. This isn't just some abstract theory in a textbook. It's personal. Your income, your tastes, your expectations. Businesses and governments are watching these signals really, really closely. In a very real sense, your choices don't just participate in the market, you are the market.
So the next time you see a new brand of sparkling water suddenly pop up everywhere, or you notice everyone on your street is buying an electric car, you'll know what's really going on. You can ask yourself, which of the 6 shifters is behind this? Now that you know the code, what trend are you going to spot next?